just started a couple years back when we decided to do a concept build, which started at SEMA and really just kind of sprung from a concept to an experimental, let's see if we can do this, to let's really do this, and here we are now.
The key is you take a production car, in our case like a Scion XD, that you can go to a showroom and buy off the showroom floor. And we make some upgrades, you know, some safety equipment and give it a little more power and little things to make it just right for rally. But then we go 120 miles an hour down a 1.5 lane dirt road. It's the gnarliest, most extreme, most realistic motorsport that there is.
Rally's different from most other motorsports just because there's two folks involved. There's some other events like Baja and some of the other more adventure Dakar and stuff like that where you're going to have a co-driver in the car as well. But that's one of the really unique things about our sport.
It's intense, it's not head-to-head, it's against the clock, and really at the end of the day, if you do well, you have yourself and your co-driver to count on, and that's it.
It's unpredictable. Drifting or track racing or time attack, you can see what's going on the track, but rally, you have no idea what the car is doing. The car can come in completely obliterated or completely perfect. You don't know until you get communication, and sometimes in these remote areas there's no communication to get. Maybe the first time you see the car is when it's coming in and you're going to work on it in the next 2 minutes.
Busted oil pan or busted suspension or exhaust pipe, or you never know what to expect. So that 30-minute service to take care of whatever the issue, it's somewhat of a adrenaline rush at the same time. So it's pretty unique.
You just gotta roll with the punches and just, you know, do your best, and the team has to do their best, and you know, a lot of unexpected things happen for service, and you know, we never know what it's going to be.
It's a lot more of kind of an adventure-based motorsport. There's the teamwork in the car that's really unique, working with the driver, working with the team to relay what's going on with the car, how to make setup changes, reading the weather. So we might be running through all sorts of weather and elements.
It's endurance. It's from morning to night. It's in all types of environments, snow, rain, hot heat. It's everything, and so it's really trying on the car, the driver, and the teams.
One of the great things about having a great team, having a great co-driver, is that you put your heads together, and it's like staging a war, you know? You just have to figure out your strategy, you have to be flexible, you have to think as you go along, you have to think on your feet, and you have to drive on your feet. You might come over a crest, and there's a huge water puddle there that wasn't there before or something, and you have to adapt.
The late nights, trying to fix a car that, you know, you're chasing problems that are almost phantom. They come on sometimes and go away. There's no definite fix. It's not like, you know, replacing a certain thing. You're just doing a bunch of things that you hope will fix the problem.
We've had to change transmissions in a 30-minute service before, so you know, things like that makes rallying kind of special, and you know, not many other motorsports are like that, I think. The thing I don't like most about rally is just working on the car till like 2, 3 in the morning when it's freezing ass cold outside. When you gotta work on the car with your bare hands, like I say, at 2 in the morning when it's like 15, 10 degrees out, that part's no fun.
Being outdoors in the woods, sometimes it's not as great actually.
You know, some people would say maybe the early hours waking up in the morning, but you know, that kind of change is a lot of fun, and it sure beats a desk job.
It's underappreciated. I don't think that, I'm not complaining about the lack of exposure, but I think it's just a lack of knowledge of what really goes on to what happens with a rally team, what it takes, all the transits, what the crew has to do. It's really trying, and at the same time, that's the biggest thing I hate about it. It's just so hard on everyone, and it feels good to be able to have good people that work with you to go through it together.
Over the past 3.5 years, the team has really developed. We started from a group of guys who knew nothing about rally, didn't know the rules and the little tricks, I guess you would say, of what to do and how to do things and how to proceed.
We've done a lot of bad things to cars, and we figured a lot of things out over the years. But this team, 3 years ago, when I got involved, 2.5 years ago, hadn't really had a lot of rally experience.
And now I think I don't think we're seasoned, but we at least know, you know, a good amount and feel comfortable doing a lot of things and being around other teams.
When it's crunch time, we get it done. I think we work, you know, very well. So yeah, these guys make it a little bit easier on those late cold nights. I still wish we didn't have any.
The Scion team is now, they're up to like the 95th percentile of excellence, you know? And now the incremental gains are harder to achieve. You have smaller and smaller things that you have to get just right. That's the kind of incremental innovation or engineering right on the edge that you have to have just right in order to be successful in rally. And that's where the team can still grow, and that's what we're still working on. That's what I'm looking forward for next season.
And your winners, sporting a brand new car just built, Andrew Comrie-Picard and Jeremy Wimpy. Let's hear it for two-wheel drive.
Andrew Comrie-Picard and Jeremy Wimpy co-driving Scion Racing. Andrew Comrie-Picard and Jeremy Wimpy.
Two-wheel drive. Andrew Comrie-Picard and Jeremy Wimpy.